Mezco fans and Spider-Man fans, we have here the 112 Spider-Man Homecoming suit version. Unfortunately, this was a Mezco exclusive, so if you want to pick one up, you might need to check out your third-party resellers or just eBay. So yeah, guys, this figure is amazing. Like, we've been waiting for this for so long, and we finally have it in our hands. And it's kind of a bummer we haven't gotten the other suit, but this one is still as nice. For the front view, we got the cloth all the way from the hoodie to the socks, and then we got the plastic from the head to the hands to the web shooters and the shoes. And it's a nice touch because, you know, I can see why they put they put plastic on the feet to get that balance, and plastic on the hands, you know, not tear any gripping or movement. As for the side view, he looks just as great. And the back view, he has a goofy butt, but it's okay. And I do really like the emblem, how they put it a little faded just like in the movie. My only gripe is that I wish these laces were wired, because they pretty much can just be like sticking out like this. But you know, it's not that big of a problem. And also be careful when playing around with this, because once you put it in, you can't find the other one. You're kind of on your own right there. Now as for accessories, he comes with a good enough amount that I really like. Put this guy to the side. At first we're going to show off the Peter Parker head, aka Tom Holland. They really didn't capture the likeness, but I think that's because of the licensing. I'm just assuming here, just because the Ben Affleck Nightmare Batman one didn't exactly look like Ben Affleck. Now right here you can see they really capture nice on the eyes, the nice texture on the hair, the shadowing. It's just so well done. And what's nice that Mezco did include was that the head is actually a neck joint to the head. And then the Spider-Man suit actually has this red neck joint. So you just have to pop off the neck and swap it around, whichever way you like. Now as for hands, he comes with a few hands, but it's good enough. We've got the left and right open grab hands, and you can see here that they put the little web shooter and has his own groove. And they did a good job on the paint. And then you got the web shooting hands for the left and right. And then here's one problem. You get one open grab swinging hand, which is strange because, you know, you would think you would get two hands for web grabbing, just like the other Spider-Man. Then of course you get your left and right fisted hands. Now as for other accessories, he comes with these web slinging parts. You can see that they're actually magnetic, and it's actually wired, so you can play around with this any way you want. And then you get the little web shooter, another web piece, and then another web piece. They're really nice for sure, because you can see here that there's so much well done texture. And that's it for accessories. He does also come with the Mezco stand and a little Mezco unit in the bottom piece. Now as for articulation, he has so good amount. If you already own the previous Spider-Man, then you know what you're getting yourself into. Now as for neck, you can tilt that far left, that far right. You can also move the neck around. You can look this much up, look this much down. For those asking if you can put on the hoodie, you actually can. It doesn't have a good grip. It looks kind of like a short hoodie piece because the head looks kind of huge. So it's the most I can pull was this much. You could spin the head around with no problem. As for arms, you can raise it that high, but you got to be careful because, you know, with cloth you don't want to tear. And you can lift them this high up. It's a really good amount of arm articulation. You do have double jointed, so you can go this far back, tilt the head. You do have arm swivel, so you can tilt that far around. I think you might be able to do 180, but just be careful not to damage the cloth. Now for the web shooters, you can't move them around, so they're kind of stuck there, but you do have good hand movement. Now as for moving the hand up and down, let's find that joint line. There you go. You can go that far up, that far down, that far left, and that far right. So it seems like the web shooters here kind of stick in a little bit, so when you try to put the hand to the right or to the down, it's going to get blocked. It's just a heads up. Now, as for waist, he can tilt that far left, that far right. He can look down this much, and that back up. So you can try to see if you can play with the ab a little more. See this, without using the waist, you can push it that much back down, and that much back up. So not a lot in the ab, but it's good. Now, as for turning the waist, you can turn that far right and that far left. As for splits, you can go all the way down. As for kicking, you can kick this much up. Let me see if you can pull the leg. No, you can't. So that's your highest. And for some reason, it feels like the butt here kind of is pushing back on the leg. So it's the farthest you can kick is that far back. But you have double joint knees, so you can go all the way back. You do have thigh swivel. You can go that far left and that far right. Now as for boots, he doesn't really have boots, he has socks, so don't try to bend that. Now as for ankle pivot, you can go that far left and that far right. You can kick that much up and that much down. So a lot of articulation for this guy. I guess just the only area is the back where you can just try to kick up. I'm sorry, the bottom piece where you try to kick up where you can't kick back that far back. Now as for swapping out accessories, all you have to do is pull out the hand. You have a little nib here. And let's say, for example, we're going to put in, actually, let's try one of the web shooter hands. You're going to put this in the web shooting, right here, the little nub. And you're going to put the web shooting hand. And you can see here that there's a little line here. So you're going to want to match that line. So you can click on it. There you go. Tweep! Now as for grabbing the webs, let's put this hand on. Use this hand, this web slinging one. So it seems like I'm gonna have to open the hand a little. There you go. Grabs really well, not even loose at all. Now as we're swapping the neck, that's where I had a kind of a gripe because my neck was really tough, so I had to slowly like move it around and use a hair dryer. It eventually came off. And I think it's just because the cloth here gives it a little hard groove, so you got to be careful not to break it off. And then you put in the unmasked head, and this is where it'll tough in. There you go. It looks so cool. Really like the unmasked head. And that's it for accessory swapping. Now as for scale comparison, let's put him next to the OG Spider-Man Mezco one. You can see here that there is a height difference for sure. And I think it's just a slight, just because this Spider-Man has like a little more inches on the feet. But that's it. I'm sure it's the same body. Now for kicks, let's put him next to the Fig Arts. This is Homecoming Spider-Man. And it's such a huge difference just seeing these two. One based on cloth and one based on just plastic. Well, they're both made out of plastic, but you know, cloth wearing on it. Just for kicks, let's do a side view and back view. Yeah, this guy, I don't know anymore. After owning the Mezco one, I don't think I can move on to the Fig Arts one. Now let's put him next to just a random Luke Cage, the Netflix one. And then let me get the Gamerverse Spider-Man. With the unmasked Peter Parker head. And just for kicks, let's put him next to the Figma Deadpool. Just trying to wave hi to you guys. So yeah, guys, and skill wise, it does a good job. I love those skills in. And actually, I forgot to, let's put a skill next to another movie character. Let's put it next to the Gladiator Thor. And I think for sure Thor should be a little bit taller, but still, skill's nice. So yeah, guys, overall this figure is awesome. I really love it, and I honestly think that if you're a big Spider-Man fan, you should really pick one up before the price gets a little bit hikier. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to post below, and I'll do my best to respond back. And again, thanks for watching, and take care. Bye.